Hi.
Hi.
City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And I have no idea what episode it is.
Oh, 39. I think it's 39.
Probably. I don't think we've hit 40 yet, so that makes sense.
No. I'll check real quick.
Oh, I think it's 40.
Oh, we're 40.
This
This
is
is 40.
That's 40.
Yep. So we're episode 40. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
It's been a while since, it's been what, 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah,
Recorded
it's been
that?
a long time.
Yeah.
So super excited to join everybody tonight and talk about knitting, and we have lots of FOs, I'm sure.
Yeah.
With all that, I know I do.
You probably have the most, Patty, I'm going to have to say.
I know, I'm obsessed with knitting.
But we're a podcast from London, Ontario, Canada, which is also known as the Forest City, which is where we got our name from. Yep. And Patty and June are sisters, and I'm their friend.
Yes.
So,
and and we love to talk about knitting, and we used to do lots of knitting stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
And those days.
Yeah. Oh, I miss those days too.
I do too. We're in lockdown right now. We live in Ontario, and so hence why we're joining you tonight on Zoom. But it's still nice to be able to connect.
Yeah. Oh, and Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah.
Happy 2021.
It's 2021. That sounds weird for some reason.
I'm still typing 2020 at work.
Yeah, it always takes a couple of weeks to get used to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Or in some cases, months.
Yeah. I've been stumbling over saying it at work because I had to say it a couple times, and I'm like, it just didn't come out, and I'm like, 2021. Maybe I could just say 2021. And it just sounded awkward.
I know, for some reason. Anyways,
it still feels like 2020 with everything that's going on. So 2022 is our year.
That's going to be the best year.
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Anyways,
all right.
We start our podcast talking about any knit-alongs we have or any prizes we want to give away. So why don't we start there?
Okay. So we did a very quick knit-along before at the beginning of December, and it ran till the end of December, and it was the gift along. And there were lots and lots of entries, and we were so happy that everybody participated. We have a fabulous prize for that knit along, and we drew a winner. And the winner is, Carrie will put the name on the screen. It's Carnacy. And that was their entry.
So
Congratulations.
pretty. Congrats.
It's really cool. It's a nice hat. It's the October hat, which is part of the collection that I was knitting and kind of paused for a while. But these are free hat patterns from Kelborn Woolens. Great patterns. You can find them on Ravelry. Anyways, our winner won this prize.
Yay.
So awesome. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So
Such a great prize.
Yes, very nice. And and then we also drew a winner from our chatter thread, and the winner is Scully Bun Bun. So, and we are going to gift you a pattern of your choice on Ravelry. And so congrats, guys. Thank you so much for participating. And then the other thread that we drew a winner from is one that we draw from monthly. So this is the December winner for our pet photo and stories thread. And there's lots and lots of pictures and everything there now. If anybody wants to go in there and, you know, if you need a little cheering up and want to look at some cute animals, that's a great thread to go to. And the winner for December is the K and C couple. And they posted, I don't think they posted the name of their kitty, but this cute, adorable kitty. Looks very cuddly and affectionate.
I have such a soft spot for red cats. They're
Oh, me
the
too.
most friendly.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, congrats to all our winners, and I will contact you all on Ravelry and get your information, and if you want a pattern, whatever pattern you would like.
Awesome, everyone.
Yeah. And other than that, we only have the Lana Pullover knit along going right now, which we're going to close soon, probably in a couple of weeks. I'm going to keep it open. We said the 15th, but I'm going to keep it open until we podcast again, just in case anybody's finishing up their sweater. They have a little bit more time to get it in there. And then that's it. So we're going to have to think of another knit along to do soon. Yeah. Maybe by next podcast, we'll have another one figured out and ready to go.
Yeah. Give everybody
while we had a ton going at the same time, and now it's like running low, which is nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We had quite a few going. So we need to get another one up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So congrats to our winners, and look forward to next podcast for the Lana winner.
That's right.
But now we'll move on to FOs, and we'll start with
and what we're wearing.
What we're wearing, right? Patty, what are you wearing?
Well, I showed this way back in December on a couple of podcasts that I was working on the Sparky by Andrea Mowry. And it's an adorable sweater. I'll stand up so you can have a look. That has pockets.
Cute.
So cute. And I love it. It's so comfortable. It's, I don't know, it's kind of got like a little sweatshirt feel to it. It's a top-down construction with color work throughout. It's very simple color work though. So don't, shy away from this pattern. It's her instructions are amazing as well. And her tutorial videos are great. And the yarn that I use, the cream color is called Saki, and it's by Tuku Wool. And then the color work yarn is the Spin Cycle Dyed in the Wool Burning Sensation.
So pretty. It looks complex, but you're only using 2 colors, which is awesome. So it's a great pattern to try out for color work.
I love color work. So I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that the color work was throughout the entire sweater. It just keeps me very engaged with my knitting. And for some reason, if I'm working on a color work sweater, especially one with a lot of color work, I zip through them pretty fast. Yeah. I don't know why. It just keeps me focused, and I love doing it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really
Thank you. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I loved seeing how the color changed, like within the body of it too. It's so subtle, but
yeah,
so pretty.
Yeah, because if you see, it goes like, sorry, light across the girls. It's like orange. And really, I mean, there's a little bit orange in the sleeves too, but that's really where you see that. Of course, it lands right there, but anyways, nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I love it. It's a great pattern. Thank you.
Really nice.
How about you, June?
So I'm wearing an on an older sweater. I think I knit this almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. Time flies. But I love this sweater. It's a little chilly today, so I went to throw it on. And this is my Cumulus by Isabel Kramer. And I'll stand up a little bit too. So it as well, I think I'm blowing out a bit there, was a simple color work using sweater, top down, yoke, using 2 different colors. And this one is also a really good beginner sweater pattern because you don't have to carry your floats, because there's like, I think the maximum is 3 stitches between any of the colors.
Yeah.
So it's really, and it's just one of my favorite sweaters. It fits so well. It's so comfortable. I love the yarn that I knit it with. I knit it with Rowan
Pure wool.
Pure wool. Yeah, Rowan pure wool, and it's a worsted weight. And yeah, it's a great sweater.
I was wearing mine yesterday.
Yeah, yours is.
I love it too. It's such a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it's great.
It's perfect. I wouldn't change anything about it.
I still have to make mine, so.
Mm-hmm. You do.
I do have yarn for it. I just haven't cast it on yet.
I remember this being a really quick knit too, because the color work motivated you, and then like that kept the interest at the top, the yoke, where there's a lot of stitches, and then as soon as you separate and it's worsted weight, there's not that many stitches on your needle, so it just flies.
Nice.
And my favorite is this little strand of color right before the ribbing. I just love that little touch.
Yeah, that's a nice detail.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. What about you, Carrie?
I'm wearing 2 things. So I finished knitting my Lana Pullover by Unit. This is the knit along that we're doing right now. So there's like a scalloped edge. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a scalloped edge around the neck and then along the sleeve as well, with eyelets in the yoke. And then it's just straight knitting. There's some short rows in the back. I'm not going to stand up because I'm wearing track pants. There's short rows in the back, so it makes it a bit longer in the back, which is really nice. And there's, it's positive ease, so it's nice and loose and flowy. I knit it with Isagar Spinny. There was no color name, it was a number, but it's like a rust, I guess, color. Very autumnal.
Pretty. Yeah.
It's really pretty.
And you hold it with mohair. So I used, was it the drops?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really nice. It's nice and light and airy, but it's still cozy because of the mohair. So you're not like boiling hot, but you feel cozy, which is nice.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I finished my Lana and I love it, and can't thank Unit enough for gifting us the wool and the pattern and the prize for the knit along. So yeah,
it's amazing.
It's beautiful. It looks so nice on you.
It does. That color looks good on you too, Carrie.
Thank you. I wasn't sure about it at first when we were all picking our colors, and we kind of went opposite to what we'd usually pick, and I picked and with this one. So I wasn't sure at first, and I was knitting it. I was like, I don't know if I can do it, but I like it now that I've been wearing it a couple times. I'm used to the color, and I definitely like it. And I love the feeling of the sweater. It feels nice. Yeah.
Did it soften up a lot when you washed it?
I did. It did. I feel like when I was knitting it, I think it must have been the Isagar Spinny felt a little rough while I was knitting it. And I also don't know if it's because my hands are so dry from washing them so much, but it felt like I was catching on it. But as soon as I washed and blocked it, it's super soft now. Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah.
It does.
And then my other
Excuse me.
item that I'm wearing was half of my Christmas gift from Patty, which I was so excited to receive. So I can take it off, I guess. My hair is a disaster, but that's okay.
It looks so cute.
Patty knit and gifted me is it the little pine tree
hat by the Cozy Ups?
By Cozy Ups. Yeah. With this super cute rose and pearl palm that's like,
I love that palm.
Awesome. I love it so much. I wear it
and
a lot.
Good, good. And the yarn that I used for that hat, I just pulled out odds and ends from my leftover projects, so I can't actually tell you what they are. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's like a great scrappy hat too, because you can just use what's left over, right? And but I did use all fingering weight. I think it calls it's a DK weight pattern, but I doubled the fingering to get the correct weight of yarn, and it worked out really well. Yeah, it looks really good on you.
It looks good with
you
your
dropped it
sweater.
off, I like wore it the entire weekend. It's so cozy. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, well, do you want to show ours, June?
Yeah.
So I made all three of us one because I'm crazy. And but it was such a fun pattern to knit. Like, I use like really vibrant colors in mine.
It's pretty.
Yeah. It's cute.
So cute. I wear mine all the time too.
It's a nice fitting hat too. Like it's a really good pattern.
Yeah.
And fun to knit.
Mm-hmm.
Yours looks really nice too, June.
Yeah, I love it. The color work in it makes it warmer and it makes it fit snug on your head, which I love. Like, I love a hat that fits tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
June, did you knit this hat as well, or just the headband that came with it?
Just the headband. Yeah. Which was fun too. And I gave it away as a Christmas gift, but I showed it on the last podcast. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're fun. It's a fun pattern.
Yeah, thanks, Patty. I love it.
You're welcome.
You.
Do you want to talk about your pattern, June?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So over the holidays, I wrote up a quick pattern that it's available on Ravelry, and it's for it's called the Calla Cowl. So Cala as in Calla Lily, C-A-L-L-A Cowl. And I was feeling really cold, and I wanted to knit something that was really snugly around my neck, but I wanted it to have some detail so it also looked pretty. And that's why I designed this one. And I'll show two, because Patty actually made them.
To match her hats.
That's the other half of the Christmas present.
Yeah. Carrie and Patty were my test knitters, and Patty knit a whole bunch of them, so I know. So
I knit 3.
She did 3. So Patty's version is a little bit of a variation where it's knit in 3 different colors, which or like actually more than 3 colors. But
I think it's 4.
Yeah, 4.
4 colors.
4 colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how the pattern is written to make like this version, where it's so basically you hold 2 strands of fingering with 1 strand of mohair, and you use a contrasting color. So I use the same mohair throughout, but then I use 2 strands of a different color for the contrasting color to cast on, and then to do the purl ridges in a different color for a different effect. So Patty did it the same way. So she did do her purl ridges in just one of the colors, because she had marled, like for the blue, she had marled 2 colors together, but then she did the little purl ridge in 1 color, so it stands out a little bit, and I really like that effect. So it's a very versatile pattern, and I like it because it keeps you really warm.
It's so snuggly.
Mm-hmm.
So
but then it also looks pretty, like it gives you some neck coverage here, so that because it comes down a little bit, so when you do up your coat, everything's all covered and snuggly. Yeah.
It's very snuggly. I love it.
I knit mine, the one that I did for test knitting. I just knitted it all in 1 color. I didn't use a contrasting color, so the purl ridges don't stand out as much, but because I chose a like speckly yarn, I thought, you know what? I love the way the purl ridges stand out with the speckles.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed this knit. It was a lot of fun. It's a quick knit too. Like if you're looking for something quick and you need something warm, so
it's awesome
to get. It's awesome.
It's basically, this
Lady.
cowl will take you as long to knit as it would to knit a hat. Yeah, it's like knitting a hat. Yeah, but it's so snuggly and warm. It's and it's such a nice fit. I love it.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of stitches because I wanted it to be tight, like a turtleneck, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm gonna keep mine on for the rest of the.
I'm gonna put. But yeah, and then when Patty made these for us, it's like it's the perfect set. Yeah.
You know how I like matchy.
And I wear this.
But it's not like super
day.
matchy because it's marled here, so you've got a bit of a break in color, which I love. So
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah.
That looks really cute, Carrie.
It does. Awesome.
Congrats, June. That's awesome. And thank you to everyone who has downloaded the pattern. And there was a lot of it.
Everybody's downloaded the pattern.
Yeah.
But it's a great pattern, so that's awesome. Yeah.
Thanks. Just a quick little knit.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of patterns, I am going to be releasing a pattern probably on the weekend. And it's kind of like, it's a hat, and it's kind of like a bit of a scrappy project as well. I'm calling it the Harcourt hat. And it looks like this.
So cute.
This one does. And then there's this one. So what I did is it has, and then there's this one. So it has instructions to do just a regular brim or a folded brim, and instructions to do a 2-color version or a 4-color version, and you can switch them up. So if you wanted to do a folded brim with 2-color version, as with just 2 colors, you could do that, or any way you want to do it, basically. Another good thing for with this pattern is it's also a good scrappy yarn pattern, because June did a scrappy version. Do you want to show yours, June?
Oh yeah, I love it. Patty literally gave me a bag full of scrappy yarn, and it was like Christmas, picking out colors from it. And
yeah. So you picked out, and it looks awesome. So it's very versatile. And the hat, I would say it's color work, right? Because you're stranding your colors behind. It's a nice fitting hat. It's super nice and warm as well, because it is stranded. Yeah.
They all look so good.
Yours looks nice too, Carrie.
Nice and thick.
Pretty.
Neutral color.
It looks really good though.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's a worsted weight hat. So you can, there's the double brimmed one. I think I like the double brim actually.
I do too. Mine's
gives you a lot of warmth.
Yeah. And the double brim's nice because you could also fold the brim down and do it as a slouchy.
Right.
Which is really nice too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to do the single brim one too.
And it's a unisex pattern. So this one I actually made for my son. So I'll be giving that to him. So, which is kind of nice as well. And it also comes in 3 different sizes. So there's going to be like lots of options in this pattern. Yeah, so I'm hoping to release that maybe on Saturday when we post this video, if not on Sunday, so by the end of the weekend. And Carrie, if you wouldn't mind putting this up on the screen, but I want to offer our subscribers and viewers a discount. So if you would like to purchase this pattern, just go on to Ravelry and use the code Harcourt 50, and that'll give you 50% off the pattern.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I love it.
yeah.
Congrats. Yeah, it's really cute.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm
I
really
couldn't stop
excited.
knitting it because I just wanted to keep switching colors as I was going through all the checks. So I think I did this all in a day because I just was like,
wow.
I love your colors, Carrie. It looks
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love
it's
yours
pretty.
too.
It's fun to knit because you are switching your colors, and
Yeah.
it's a pretty quick knit, and it's an easy knit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
good job, Patty. Good job, Jane.
Thank you. Thanks.
We love our accessories.
We do.
What about other FOs? Who has other FOs?
I have lots of FOs. What about you guys?
I'm excited about one. Can I show it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's my only other FO.
Oh, show it.
Quiet.
Go for it.
I finally finished my chicken love shawl.
Oh, right.
Nice, June.
That looks so nice.
Oh, I love it. I think Carrie's going to put a picture up too. But yeah, I didn't do tassels on this one because this is my second one. So this is a pattern. For anyone who's new to our podcast, this is a pattern that Patty writ back in the fall. Really popular pattern. Beautiful, fun to knit, worsted weight using 2 different colors. And so there's optional tassels. So my first one I put tassels on, which I really like. But this one I really like it without the tassels. So I'm going to leave it without.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And I just tuck the ends under, which you can't do with the tassels. So I wear it more like that, like a bandana a little bit.
Yeah, it looks good.
The triangle shape, and yeah, I really like it. The yarn that I used was Ginger Snap DK, and I forget the colorways. It was a kit that I purchased, and it was from the Royal series. And she has them. They're still for sale, like that series. So there's and it's all the purples, the different shades of purples, which I love.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I love it.
I find with a triangle shape shawl, it's my favorite shawl to wear under a jacket. It's just seems to go perfectly. Yeah. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it's a really nice shape, and it's fun to knit. Like I enjoyed. There's a lot of things to keep your interest. Violets, switching the colors, and
slip stitches. Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm glad you're finally finished it.
Me too. I got a little distracted.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't have a lot of whips anymore.
That's good.
I know. Liberating.
Yeah. That's awesome. Since we're talking about finished shawls, I finished one as well. I finished I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show it, my slip strataganza.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's so nice. I'm not too sure how to wear it, but I will try.
It's really big.
It is. It's huge. There.
Oh, that looks nice.
Those colors are great, Patty.
Yeah, super fun. I absolutely adored knitting this shawl. It was the funnest shawl I've ever knit before. The techniques were very engaging. And Stephen West had great videos that showed you step by step how to do it, which I appreciated because, I don't know, some of the sections when you got to, you're like, ooh, this looks complicated. I don't know if I could do this. But then when you watch the video, you're like, oh yeah, I can do that. I really love it. I like the colors as well. It's very me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So the yarn that I used for this is the gray color, which has speckles in it. That was my main color, and that was from Yarn Inc. It's called Phoenix. And then the contrasting colors, which is the white, there's a light pink, and then a darker pink, were all from Mindit Cravings. And then in the bottom part, I actually paired the darker pink with a mohair, so it looks a little bit different. And that was a Lewa and Roxy mohair called Hey Girl. So, but I think I really like it. So pretty. I think it's so pretty. Yeah, so I'm glad to have that off the needles. I kind of sad because I love knitting it, but at the same time, I mean, knitting this shawl was like knitting a sweater. By the end of it, there was over, as June has said before, over 900 stitches. So like that's the biggest shawl I've ever made before. So I feel like, I don't know, it was an accomplishment.
It's like a piece of art. All of his shawls are like a piece of art, right?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You know, when I finished it, I taking photos, and I said, I feel like I'm taking, you know, photos of a piece of art, a masterpiece or something, right? Anyways.
He's extremely talented pattern writer, and he bends all the rules of knitting. Like he just makes up his own rules. I don't even understand where he gets his ideas from. I know.
Like,
amazing.
He just gets it.
Yeah. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good job.
Thanks.
Pretty. I kind of feel like when I wear mine, it feels kind of like I'm wearing a poncho.
Kinda, yeah. Like, to me, this would be great if you're like, you know, camping or something. It's kind of fancy, but you know, you're a little cold and throw it on at the campfire sort of thing. But it does have a poncho feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it though.
Me too. Yeah, yours is really nice. But thankfully, right after like he released his new knit along, well, it's not really a knit. Is it a knit along? So I feel, because I missed knitting that one too when I finished mine. I'm like, oh, because it was so much fun. But now I feel like I can get my kick with the new one.
Because it's fun too. We'll show those when we get to whips, but I like knitting it too.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any FOs, Carrie?
The only other FO I have since the last time we podcasted, I don't even have anymore. So I'll put a picture up, but I finished the mini Unbearable hoodie, which was a gift knit for a friend for her 2-year-old. So I finished that. It was a good knit. It was engaging. It was fun to knit. Some of the long floats were a little frustrating, and especially I was thinking like for a little one with floats. So trying to figure out, and thank you to everyone who gave me ideas on floats for that. I made one slight change to the pattern. Well, I omitted something in that I didn't add the drawstring to the hood because I thought it's a 2-year-old. I don't think they need a drawstring.
No.
So, but yeah, it was great. I knitted in Barocco Vintage DK, which is super wearable and washable. And yeah, so I finished that and got it off to the family for Christmas. That was my only FO.
Aww.
That's so awesome. Cute too. You did such a good job on it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's it. So keep going, Patty. I want to see your FO.
Okay. All right. I have a few more. So we, a while ago, had a sock knit along going, and we were knitting the Leo and Roxy work sock with their work sock set. And I finally got mine done. So they've been on the blockers since I finished them because I wanted to show them on the podcast before I wore them. So I'm super excited to show these because now I can wear them. So I think they're so cute. And I love the pink stripe. Love them.
Yeah, me too.
So much. Yeah. Good pattern to knit as well. It's the Lewa and Roxy Anniversary Sock, which you get if you purchase one of their kits. And they do have kits on their website.
I think they've added new colors, new stripe colors too, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I realized that, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice wool. Fun to knit. Love them.
They're really cute.
And then I was working on the Cozy Knitter put out an Advent sock. So 24 Advent sock where you knit a stripe a day for 24 days, which leads you up to Christmas Day, and then you're supposed to have a sock. Well, I decided to continue. So I knit these 2 at a time, and it took me a while because I think I knit actually 48 stripes.
Wow.
I think it was double.
Oh, I love that.
They're so long. They're really, really long.
Oh, those are
those
cute.
Yeah.
They're so happy.
They're awesome.
So I wanted to,
cozy.
yes, they are. They fit wonderfully. I wanted to knit them long because when I wear my boots, then you can see them out the top of my boot. Another thing that I realized that looks super cute is if you fold the cuff down.
Right.
So I think that looks really cute too.
Yeah. Do they go right up to your knees?
No, they go about mid calf.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not like knee highs, but they're the longest pair of socks I've ever knit though. And I literally knit, this was the last color in my skein.
So does it repeat the colors?
It does.
24 stripes in 24 days. There's more, right?
Yes, there is more.
Okay.
Almost, I would say almost double because here's this color and then here's this color, right?
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of stripes there. But I think they're so cute.
Yeah, they are cute. So
what pattern did you use?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, June.
Pardon? That's okay.
What pattern did you use?
Oh, right. The pattern that I use, it was a really fun pattern. I wanted a bit of texture, so they have a bit of texture going down the front, which I think breaks up the stripes nicely. And it's called Soul Sister Socks. It was a really fun pattern. It's a toe-up design, so I knit these 2 at a time, toe up. I didn't want to disrupt my striping, so I did an afterthought heel, which was the first time I ever did that, and I think they turned out pretty good. Yeah, and then I just knit until I had no more yarn.
Awesome. So you said there are 48 stripes?
I think so. Okay. Like I haven't counted. Well, I'm not going to count right now either.
You can get back to us.
I just thought you said that at the beginning.
I'll get back to you. I mean, it seems like it's double, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
It's okay.
Close. If it's not 48, it's close. It's a lot of stripes.
They're beautiful.
They are gorgeous.
And
the point is that you could make 2 pairs of socks, which is
you could.
Fun.
You could for sure. Yeah. So those are really fun. And then my last one is my Lana sweater, which I finished. I finished it yesterday. I'm not wearing it because I finished this. Pardon?
The color is so pretty.
It's really pretty. I finished this one first, so that's why I'm wearing this one, but I love it. It's so soft. So the yarn that I used in this sweater is the Shibui Sima and then the Drops Kid Silk. And it's so incredibly soft. Like, my gosh, I just want to use it as my pillow. But yeah, I did my arms a little bit differently. I did more like, I don't know if you want to call it a balloon sleeve, and then just a regular ribbing. So I just knit the sleeve straight to the ribbing and did a rapid decrease. So it's a bell sleeve. That's what it's like.
Yeah, so you did them a bit differently. So with the pattern, you knit the sleeves separately and then you attach them on with a Kitchener stitch. And then you did them where you just picked up the stitches and knit down the sleeve, right?
I did, yeah. I got lazy and just did it in my head the way that I know how to do it already.
For sure. And I actually thought about it after when I was doing it. I was like, oh, I could probably just, instead of just picked up the stitches and knit.
True.
I don't think I've ever Kitchener stitched a sleeve on before.
No.
So
it looks
it was
good.
interesting. It was a neat,
yeah.
But yeah, so 2 different ways of adding sleeves to a sweater.
Yeah, yeah. So it's nice that you can like take a pattern and change it to the way that you're comfortable with doing if you don't feel like trying a new way, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
I might as well just show mine for a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the same. So I just finished, it's so big on the screen. I just finished the body. And so it's the same wool as Carrie's. Is it the Isagar
Spinny?
I don't know why I add that any to it. And it's held with mohair. And so mine's like a navy color. I think I'm getting a lot of feedback on my garment. Okay. That's
it. It looks good. You're coming. You're almost done.
The life of Zoom meetings. There might be echoes every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's just the world we live in.
June, sorry, is it yours more like a navy, did you say?
Yeah.
Really pretty.
It is pretty. Yeah.
Do you have any navy sweaters right now?
No.
Nice. Do you, Carrie?
I don't think so.
No, me either. But I keep thinking I should knit something in navy. I feel like I need something in navy.
Me too.
Just think about that.
Yeah, I did buy a sweaters quantity of navy. I forget the name of the mill. Anyway, in the summertime, so I have another navy one planned.
Sweet.
Nice.
I love it.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, so that's all my FOs. Are you guys are done too?
Mm-hmm.
So what about whips?
I have 2.
Okay. Do you want to show your whips?
Sure, I'll show this one. Patty just showed her FOs. So I finally picked up my, excuse me, socks. I was really hoping to have the toe done last night. It didn't happen. So I just have to do the toe. And then I have half done. So this is the first sock of the Leo and Roxy sock set.
Awesome. It looks great.
Yeah, it's a nice relaxing knit. I love knitting socks for that reason. You can just like not really pay attention and just keep knitting around and around. So yeah, tonight I'll put the toe on and be done one and start the next.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks good.
How
about you, June?
The only whip that I have is the Stephen West. Sorry, the echoing is distracting me because I can hear myself echo.
Oh no.
So maybe Patty can talk about it because she's got it as a whip.
Yeah, I'll get mine out. Oh, that's not it. Wait. So we are knitting, it's one of his Hyber knit along patterns. It's called Woven Chevrons. And I feel like he took the bottom part of the slip strataganza. So the edging, this part here,
right,
it's similar to that. Not quite exactly the same, but it's sort of like a similar effect. So June and I are both knitting this. Carrie, you're still working on your slip strataganza, right?
That's my other whip.
Yeah. So it's a really fun pattern. We're not going to like go crazy on it. We're just going to pick it up if we get bored of a project just to work on a little bit here and there. The yarn that I picked is all Leo and Roxy in different shades of, those are my colors.
Nice.
And I really like them together. I love them actually.
Nice.
So it's all Leo and Roxy. I'll say my colors another time. But it's a lovely pattern. It's fun. With the woven chevrons, he did release another pattern with a hybrid knit along as well. So you get both. You get to choose. You get both patterns. I can't remember what the other one is called, but it's really pretty as well.
So Winter Lights or something like that?
Yes, Winter Lights. That sounds familiar. So that one is like a crescent shape, and then the woven chevrons is more like a triangle shape. So,
nice.
Yes.
Nice. These are my colors.
Pretty.
And I have a mix, so I've got these two are Artfield Bell. This one is Timber Yarn, and this one is who is it? Sorry. Hedgehog Fibers.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So it's almost knitting like you're knitting up steps. It kind of
Exactly.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture real quick. Just so you kind of get the idea of what it looks like. But can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like that.
Nice.
It's so pretty.
It is very pretty. And like fun to knit.
My colors are kind of wild, but
Your colors? Not really.
They don't look wild together at all. Like
no, not at all.
Whip again.
Okay.
It's kind of soft looking.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look wild at all, June.
It's very soft looking.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
That's good to know. I don't know. I think they're wild.
I know. I feel like we've had this conversation, June.
I'm like, I keep saying to Patty, like, are you sure?
Like, yes, it's good. It's good. Keep going.
There's a million pictures to Carrie and Patty. Like, do these colors look okay? Do these colors look okay?
Yes, we had to vote on colors for a while to choose. That's okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not wild looking at all. It's actually very soft looking. It's pretty. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So stay with the Stephen West's theme. I'll just show my other whip that I'm working on right now, which is my slip strataganza. So I put it away to finish the bear hoodie. And I'm probably in the middle of the row, but that's okay. So I have finally started making progress on this, and I am at the diamond section. Okay. I'm almost done with the diamond section. So I only have 2 more of these to do. So 2 more contrast colors.
Nice.
And yeah, I love it. I love these colors. I don't know what the wools are. There's a mixture between
didn't you use Midnight Cravings too?
Polka Dot Creek and Midnight Cravings, I think.
Okay.
What I've combined on it. So
it's pretty.
It's nice and squishy. I can't wait. So I'll probably be on the next section, maybe the end of this weekend. Once I get these left. Starting to go slower now that I'm getting more stitches on my needle, but that's okay. I love watching it grow, and I just stop and keep looking at the colors together all the time.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's how I felt when I was knitting it too. It was just so much fun to see what it was turning into.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. It's a cool pattern.
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
Your main color is different than the rest. Like it really sets it off. Like I don't know. I really like how you did it.
It frames the contrast colors well.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
It looks like stained glass. Like that's what it's finding.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. It's very nice.
I love it.
Awesome. Do you have any more whips, Jim?
Nope.
I just have one more. So this sweater, I cast on another sweater because I finished 2, and I'm like, I'm just gonna cast on another one right away because that's what I do. And this sweater is called Simple Stripes. It's by Suvi Samola. And it's a really, actually, I'll show you a photo of it so you kind of get the gist of what her version looks like. Oh, it won't expand. It looks, sorry guys. It looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it uses 5 different colors. And so here is mine.
Pretty.
Yeah.
So I have all 5 colors on there. I started with like a dark gray into sort of like, it's called orchid, I think. A really light pink, a really light gray, and then this dark gray or green color, which is forest.
So pretty.
I must have put some yummy smelling hand cream on. It smells really good. Oh man, that smells so good. So the yarn that I'm using is, it's whole skarn, all of them, in their tied space. The dark gray is called Raven, looks like that. The purpley color is called Orchid. It looks like that. The light pink is Bloom. It's hard to see this one, it's blowing out a bit, but it's just a really pale pink. And then the light gray is called Seagull. Also blowing out a bit, but it's just very light gray. And then the green color is called Forest.
Pretty.
Yeah. And I had this in my stash. I had just enough for this sweater, so it worked out perfectly. And I'm really happy to be using up my whole skarn yarn. It's going to be such a nice light sweater. I'm so excited.
Nice.
So excited. I love it.
Love whole skarn. I think that's, yeah, like I haven't, my Stephen West shawl that did this strataganza, the 2 colors in it are whole skarn. The same thing, the same blend as yours, and it's just so light. Oh, I want a sweater out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And the ties, this base is actually 70% wool and 30% silk.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be really soft. Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
Awesome.
All right. So I think that's all for whips. So does anybody have any acquisitions?
We have our, did you go grab yours, Patty?
Oh, I did. Right. Yeah.
We all acquired the exact same sock set.
We treated ourselves.
Yeah.
It's our Christmas present to ourselves.
Yeah. And it's so pretty.
It's gorgeous. It's by Rose Hill Yarns, and it's one of her holiday colors. It's a sock set called Holiday Peppermint.
I love it.
I love it. I can't wait to knit it.
Once I get my sock whips off the needles, this is my next one.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
So pretty. I'm actually going to make something different out of this one.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to use a pattern from your new book, Patty.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Are you going to show that book?
No, I'll show it next time. I didn't bring it up with me.
Okay.
I brought up a couple other books, though.
So pretty.
Yeah. So Patty bought a book that just has like patterns to make different things, like socks, Oh, I guess it's self-striping, but it's there.
You could still use it.
Yeah, it's like fingering weight yarn.
For sure. Sock yarn. The patterns call for self-striping yarn in this book. I'll show it next podcast and talk about it then, but you could totally use this. Nice. Do you guys have other acquisitions?
I have a couple, like I just grabbed a couple from Christmas gifts. So that type of thing. But yeah, you can go though.
Okay, I want to show this cute little bag. J. Henry Designs.
Oh, that's really
put this out right before Christmas, and I love it. It's one of their bucket bags that you can pull the top out and close it up, and then it's got this nice leather handle. But I just thought the pattern was so cute. And I don't have any Christmas bags, and this is more winter themed, but isn't that adorable? This is by Jessica, J. Henry Design. She's a wonderful bag maker.
Yeah.
And they also have indie dye yarn company as well called Full Moon Fibers, and we just love those girls to bits. They're the best.
So pretty.
So cute.
I use my bag that's the same size with the handle for everything I knit, with the pink and orange circles on it.
Oh, right.
Bag from them. Yeah.
I have a black one,
which is my J. bag that I always use.
Yeah. I have a black one like this as well that I use all the time as well. It has a sweater whip in it right now, but I haven't used this one yet because I wanted to wait to show it. So something's going in it tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. I love that it's like Christmas, like it's a winter theme, but it's not Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute and so well made. It's amazing. Yeah. What else? Carrie?
I just want to show this giant bag really quick that I got. This was a Christmas gift that I got from my 18-year-old. It's this huge yarn, like knitting basket. I love it. There's so much beautiful. You don't want to know. I fit 2 projects in it, and like snacks and hand lotion and knitting needles and everything. And it's by Jenna Rose is the company. I don't know if I can. Am I putting that in the right spot?
Yeah.
That's the card.
So nice. Love it.
So,
I look at her bags all the time.
I
don't think I've ordered from her yet, but I've wanted to.
You need to. It's like, just sits perfectly like a giant basket, and then I just stick it beside the chair with everything, and I just pull out of it. I love it.
Awesome.
It's beautiful.
Great Christmas gift that I got.
That is, yeah. Awesome.
I like the pattern of that too. Yeah, pretty.
How about you, June?
Well, I will show you something that I just got the other day because I'm excited. So you guys, so I really like Grace and Little yarn, and I just show this because I'm probably going to cast this on next. But I ordered some sock yarn from them, so it's their sport yarn, and I ordered the pattern book that goes with it. So it's a little booklet. So I don't know. I've always wanted to. I've never made pure wool socks before, like where it's non-superwash, 100% wool, and it's just something I've been wanting to do, and it's cold right now. My feet are cold, so yeah, I'm excited. I really like this color.
It's pretty color.
Very pretty.
Yeah. It's like I think it's called Gray Heather. But to me, it looks like it has a bit of blue in it.
Yeah, I was thinking it was blue.
I was a little surprised when I got it. I don't know if it's a mistake. I don't know, but I love it. So it's fine. So anyway, I'm excited to try this out.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I recently had my birthday. My birthday actually is right at the beginning of January, right after Christmas. So I get spoiled for like a week at Christmas time. And June gave me a couple really nice gifts. I got lots of stuff, but I'm just going to show a couple that June gave me. I'm really excited about this because she is a yarn dyer from London, Ontario, and I think it's amazing. So June, still in the package. She's called The Loving Path, and it's so pretty.
Really pretty.
Very pretty. So it's fingering sock yarn, June, with 2 mini skeins. Yeah, I love it. So I'm really excited to knit with that, and love that she's from our city. It's awesome. And then the other thing that June gave me was this amazing book, which I'm super excited. I might even try my own design. But there is a sweater in this book that I really want to knit as well. So it comes with a bunch. It gives you instructions for different circular constructed yokes. So it's called The Art of Circular Yokes. And there's a whole bunch of ideas. It helps you figure out sizing. It helps you figure out, different weights and, different ways to do patterns, whether it be color work or like a stitch design of some sort. But the one pattern that really, really stands out to me in this book is this one, and I love it. It's like a long cardigan. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So this pattern for this is in this book. So I am seriously considering making a purchase for yarn because I really want it.
It's beautiful. You should.
You should.
So anyways, I'm really excited. I've already been looking through it. And thank you, June. It's a lovely gift. And then I have to show you, June made me some project bags. Mickey Mouse. She knows how much I love Mickey Mouse. So this actually is big enough to fit sweater's quantity. You can also turn it over if you want, and it'll sit up with your yarn in it. But it's so good. You did such an amazing job on that.
Thanks.
And then a matching little sock sack.
So cute.
It's so cute. Love it. So you extra spoiled me, June. Thank you.
You always spoil me, so.
Hey. Amazing. So that's all I have.
That's all I have. You do?
I have one more. So I'll just show part of the Christmas gift that Patty got me. So she made the hat and the cowl, but then she also bought me this little kit to make another hat, and I just think it's so cute. So it comes with
adorable, isn't that cute?
Yeah. So a beautiful pom-pom, this really nice soft cotton merino wool by Concept. It's Concept. And then a tiny little roll of mohair to go with it, which I think is adorable. And it also came with the pattern. I'll just show the picture because I don't want to give away the pattern.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's really cute. I'm looking forward to casting that on.
Yeah. And the Crafty Jackalope, I don't know if any of you guys have checked out her website, but she has really cool hats on there. And you can get, she does kits for all of them, and you get a pattern with it. So she has a couple of different designs of hats, but she likes to do sequined hats as well. So you get yarn with sequins through it. And sometimes you pair that with another yarn as well. They're just really fun. They're nice. They're cute little kits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that one knit up, June.
I'm excited.
Get knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing better than a kit, right?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
A yarn kit, I love them.
I love kits too.
So much fun.
All right. So, anything else? I will contact our winners on Ravelry once this video goes up. And also don't forget, I am releasing a pattern this weekend. Carrie, earlier in the video, she will have posted a special code for the viewers of our YouTube channel. And I do show notes. So if you're looking for anything that we talked about, you can go onto Ravelry and find the show notes there and I'll have the links to whatever you might be looking for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next time we do a podcast, we will probably announce another knit along of some sort.
And the winner of the Lana.
And the winner of the Lana, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody. It was great getting together finally. It's been a while. Hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy and enjoying lockdown, depending on where you are.
I don't know about, well, I mean, it's good and bad, right? You miss your family and friends and everything. You know it's for the best. But we just have to stick together and get through this, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
It's not permanent.
Yeah. No.
Only temporary.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. And I know that we took a little bit of an extended break over the holidays. But I think now we're planning on, podcasting, getting back to our regular routine.
Yeah.
Every couple of weeks. So
we will. Oh, and we're going to have a podiversary coming up.
End of January, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do something for that as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lots to figure out.
That's right.
That's
all right.
At the end of January, that's going to be 2 years, right?
Yes.
Time flies. That's amazing.
It's been really fun. It's been an amazing journey. So, yeah.
All right. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Happy knitting.